Hello to the team at Genuine Flooring LLC. My name's Jeff Bradley, and I work with businesses to get their websites ranked higher on Google search. And I wanted to make you this video to show you a couple of really simple things you can do to the home page of your website that will greatly improve your Google ranking and multiply your monthly revenue. And I'm going to show you some key numbers and metrics from inside your top 3 competitors' websites to show you why they are currently outranking you and what needs to be done for you to close that gap so you can beat them in the rankings. So first I checked your ranking and I used the search words flooring companies, Lynnwood, Washington. Now I couldn't find you on page 1. I couldn't find you anywhere for some reason. Now according to Google, 92% of people searching on Google never look past page 1. So anything past page 1, there's just very little business left. Nobody ever looks on page 2, and it gets even worse for page 3 and onwards. So all your future customers are on page 1. This is where all the action is. So we come here, the first thing we see on the top of page 1 are the ads. According to Google studies, 70% of people searching on Google have a negative view of the ads. The psychological view is that a good, solid, successful, authoritative, quality business wouldn't need to buy ads to buy their way onto page 1. So let's disregard those. The second thing we see are the flooring companies that are listed in the map section. Now, the map section is primarily designed for businesses that have a physical location, a brick and mortar store, because people want to know, where to go to drive to those businesses. I don't believe you are a store, so let's not be too concerned about the map section. It's a good place to be in, but it only captures 12% of all business. And that's mostly for brick and mortar people that want to drive there. So the next thing we'll see is the directories. There's Yelp, and there's Houzz, and there's Angie, and there's unlimited number of directories. And again, 70% of those people searching also have a negative view of the directories. They don't want to look in the directories. They want to find businesses that are legitimately, organically ranking on their own based on the quality of their service and their authority level in the niche. So let's take a look at the top 3 organic listings. You have Will's Flooring, great floors. They were up in the map section. They are flooring stores. Then you have Carpet Sense. They're a store as well. So even though you're not a store, so you're technically not competing with them in the same way, still, they are occupying the top 3 spots on page 1, and we want to overtake them and displace them and outrank them. So, here's what we need to do. The first thing that Google looks at when ranking a website is your title tag. And these blue lines of text are all the title tags. And if you notice that the top businesses have title tags that are in common with each other, they have 3 elements. They have their niche, they have the location, and then their business name. Flooring store is the niche, Lynnwood, location, and then Will's Flooring is the business. Flooring store, niche, location is Lynnwood, and then Great Floors is the business name. This one's a little mixed up here. Flooring store is the niche, location, and business name. So they have these 3 elements in common. Now if we go to your website, I'm going to open up this scanning tool, and we're going to find out that if we could find your listing somewhere in the Google search, your blue title tag would be Genuine Flooring, Genuine Hardwood Flooring. Now, the problem I see here is that nobody searching for your services would ever even know to type in your business's name here. And then there's no other descriptive detail here about what your niche is, and there's no location. So Google is confused about what it is that you want to rank for, because what these title tags do is they tell Google what it is that you want to rank for, And they also tell Google the precise keywords that you want people to use to find you with. And here, again, nobody searching for your services would even know to use your business's name in their search. Now, this is confusing to Google. It doesn't know exactly what it is that you want to rank for. Now, this ties into the second thing that Google looks at when trying to rank you, and that is your H1. And the H1 is a line of text. It's usually up here in the banner, in the header somewhere. The H1 needs to match exactly what you have in your title tag. There needs to be a one-to-one match, because the title tag also tells Google what it is you want to rank for and the very search words that you want people to use to find you with. And we come down here and we find out that you have some H2s which serve a different purpose, but you don't have an H1. So there's nothing for Google to match with. So Google is confused. Google doesn't know exactly what it is that you want to rank for. And when that happens, Google can't direct anybody to you in search. And so Google consequently will red flag and demote your website, or at least hold you back from rising up in the rankings. So if we were to clear up these two things, create a title tag for you that said flooring company is what I would recommend, which is a very high traffic volume keyword right now. So if your title tag read flooring company dash Lynnwood for your Lynnwood listing dash genuine flooring, that would satisfy the criteria for your title tag, and then you could have an H1 that matches that. So once Google is clear on what it is that you want to rank for, the next thing Google looks at is your backlink profile. And it's one of the first things Google uses to measure the quality, the authority, and the trust of your website. And we can use this metric to measure your site in comparison to your competitors' websites to find out where you stand in comparison to them and their sites that are grabbing all the new business, and to see what needs to be done to close the gap between you and them, and what it will take to overtake and pass them in the rankings. So backlinks are when an outside website is linking to your website. And the more of those that you have, the better. And the reason is, when an outside website links to you, the ranking power of that website, part of it is transferred to your site. So the more quality, high-ranking websites that are linking to you, they are all transferring a little bit of their ranking power to your website. That's telling Google that you are also a high-quality, authoritative website, because only high-quality, authoritative websites link to other high-quality, authoritative websites. So the more of those you have, the better. Now, if we check your backlink profile currently, we find that you have 2 backlinks. Now, typically, businesses on page 1 of Google will have dozens or even hundreds of backlinks from high-quality, authoritative websites. And this is basically giving you a domain rating of 0, which the domain rating is one of the key metrics that Google uses to determine where to rank you in the Google rankings. So let's keep this number in mind, and you have 1 outside website linking to you, and that 1 happens to be Yahoo. Now, let's go to your first competitor on page 1. This is Will's Flooring. They have 78 backlinks. Now, that's not actually that many. That is within reach, very much so. And they've got 16 outside websites that are creating or providing those 78 backlinks. Now, notice this number down here. Do follow. Do follow means that ranking power from these sites is transferring to their website. Only 26% of their backlinks are providing them with any ranking power. So this is really shocking to me. Combine this together, they have a domain rating of 1. Now, usually businesses on page 1, they're going to have a domain rating up in the 30, 40, 50. This is a scale from 0 to 100. So usually on page 1 you're going to be in the 30, 40, 50, 60 range, depending on your population of your area. They've got a 1.1. This is just shocking to me. This shows that page 1 in your area, Lynnwood, is not that far out of reach. We get some of these key factors dialed in. Now the next competitor down is Great Floors. I think they were number 2 on page 1. They've got 26 backlinks. Again, this is just stunning. 11 referring sites. 12% of these backlinks are providing them with any kind of ranking power. And they've got a domain rating of 34. So this is just really shocking. This is very much within reach of catching up with them and even overtaking them. The next business down, now this is stunning. They've got 4,355 backlinks. You might at first think, wow, that's amazing. And 96% of them are transferring ranking power to them. Now, here's a problem, a troubling issue. All of these backlinks are being provided by only 57 outside domains or outside websites. That doesn't look normal to Google. There should be hundreds or thousands of these referring websites. There's only 57 of them. Does he have some kind of special deal going with these guys here? And combine that together, this eye-popping number is only giving them a domain rating of less than 1, which I've never seen before, less than 1. So we would have to do a deep dive into this company's website to find out what in the world's going on, because something's not right. This is a very deceptive number. To have only a 0.7 domain rating, they should be up in the 50, 60, 70 range with this many websites. So add all this together. The top 3 spots on page 1 of Google seem to me to be very much within reach for you if we put together a campaign to make it happen. So there are other ranking factors as well that I haven't been able to go into in this video, but I wanted to point out these basics here for you. The title tag, the H1, and the backlink profile. Those are 3 key ranking factors that Google really looks at hard. And as I said, overtaking your number 1, 2, and 3 competitors on page 1, it's not really that far beyond your reach. And I think we could get it done very quickly, in fact. So if you'd like to know more about this and some of the other ranking factors too, just reply back and let's have a quick chat about it. I would be happy to answer all your questions. And this is what I do. I get businesses ranked onto page 1 of Google and ultimately into those top 3 spots, which will automatically triple or quadruple your monthly revenue, because that is how powerful it is to be on page 1 of Google. So reply back and let me know. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you are having a great day. And I apologize for the length of the video. I had wanted it to take maybe 5 or 6 minutes. I think I far exceeded that, but I hope this video will be of some value to you. And I look forward to talking with you. And again, hope you're having a great day. Take care. Talk to you soon.